how's it going, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Pulse exclusive Darth Vader Revenge of the Jedi. So I did a channel member only poll not too long ago with this figure and a few others as far as the order in which to review them. Infinity's Vader came in first place with 58% of the vote. The Trooper Pack came in second place with 33% of the vote, and this one came in third place with 8% of the vote. So here we are. But yeah, this particular Vader, it's one that I've been on the fence with, just like Infinity's Vader. I wasn't sure if I wanted it or really needed it, but the more I looked at it, I was like, you know, this is actually pretty cool. And I found this one on Amazon for less than what it would have been on Pulse, so I snagged it. And as you see, it comes in this very nice box. You have this on the front, very cool picture. Here we have Revenge of the Jedi and Darth Vader Revenge of the Jedi, some warnings, plastic-free packaging, nothing on the top. This side, you've got Star Wars The Black Series up there and plastic-free packaging. There's some tabs on this side if you want to pop the door open, and on the bottom you got the barcode and some very small print, and on the back you have this picture, which I absolutely love. That's just killer. You got Revenge of the Jedi again, then a short blurb that they wrote in several different languages, and then some more small print down there. And I'll just read this little bit there. It just says, Revenge of the Jedi, Episode 6's working title, was featured in the film's first trailer and early promotional materials, but just before its release, the name was changed to Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And as far as getting the box open and seeing what's inside, you could use the tabs there and just open the door, but I have found it easier just to slide this little thing up. And it's a little poster, and it's nice. It's the same thing on both sides, okay? Love that. And there is Vader in this red color scheme. It's cool. It's very cool. It looks way better in person, and you have that same color pattern on the lightsaber hilt. That's pretty slick. All right, I'm going to get Darth Vader Revenge of the Jedi open, and let's take a look at him. Okay, so here is Darth Vader, Revenge of the Jedi, out of the box, and he does look pretty neat for what it is. He's like this weird plum color with this red kind of splattered throughout. I do like it. Now, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because it's another Vader. This one is on the Empire Strikes Back body. I've reviewed Vader many times, so I don't want to drag this out. But let's take a close look, and this helmet, I think, looks pretty good, you know, for what it is, for what it's supposed to represent. I think the red looks nice. It is super reflective. I mean, look at the saber. Very, very reflective helmet. Love that. Super shiny. I think the eyes and the mouth grill and all this in here looks very nice. The chest looks good. The cape, how the paint is sort of speckled throughout. I love that. That's nice. And of course, the cape is massive, you know, just like all the Vaders. But the chest, I love it. The chest box. Now, I can sort of understand why they didn't paint like the little lights and switches on here. You know, because of all the red. I get it, but it does look a little empty. But it's okay. It's no huge deal. But they look good. Codpiece, and of course legs and arms, you know, just like all the other Vaders. This has a lot of red over here. And the right arm, same thing. Fair amount of red. Even up here on the shoulder bells, there's some red. It looks cool. Very shiny, though. All the armor is just super reflective. Everything just shines. You can see the saber reflecting in the armor. That's nice. And then legs. Here, back to legs. Some red. And then the shin guards look awesome, you know, with that red. And again, very glossy from top to bottom. It's a cool looking Vader. And if you want to compare the helmet to the actual movie poster for Revenge of the Jedi, I think they did a pretty good job of matching up all this red, like this up there. The left eye being red, the right eye not being red. All these lines in here, I think, match up pretty good, and of course the mouth grill is pretty much solid red, so I think they did well there. And I'm not really going to talk about articulation because it's just like the ESB Vader, but you know, as far as some highlights, the head is very good and the elbows are outstanding. The elbows get way past 90. He's got butterfly joints, so that is very nice. Now on this one, my left leg, he's kind of bow-legged. The joint down here is pretty loose, you know, like medially and laterally. It's got a lot of play in it. I mean, the joint itself is pretty tight, but it's just the hinge there. It's super loose. So I hate that, which makes him look bow-legged. And here's the lightsaber that he came with, and it's got that same red kind of splatter pattern throughout. Got that sort of plum look to it. It looks good. I think the blade is a good shade of red. Yeah, the blade's nice. I am really, really digging this saber. And of course, this blade is removable, and you can stick it on this little hook on his belt. Let's see how that works. All right, it's nice. And that actually looks really good with that red. This pattern looks so nice up against this cape. All right, so the hilt looks really nice on his belt there. Let's pop the blade back in, and let's see what it looks like in his hand. Of course, it's going to look like all the other Vaders. But just for the sake of the video, in one hand, just doing like a backhand swing. Okay, that actually looks really nice. And keeping the saber in one hand, here he is in sort of a wide stance, kind of a, I don't know, very basic action pose. I kind of like the look of that. And here he is with two hands on the hilt. It looks great. The elbows are wonderful. The butterfly joints help. I think this is a pretty cool pose. So for now, I'm going to leave him just like this, and let's go stick him on the shelf, and let's see what he looks like there. And here we are, and since Revenge of the Jedi was the original working title, I just have him at the beginning of the Jedi shelf, and I think he looks really good there. Now, in this light, he does look super purple. I mean, just very plum looking, but it's kind of cool. And I think the red on the armor looks nice, super shiny. Once again, that helmet in the chest is so shiny, but it's just purple. Very, very purple in this light, but I'm fine with it. You know, something different. So I have Revenge of the Jedi Vader there, and then, of course, on the very end, I have the Infinities Vader. I think he looks good. So I am happy with those, but yeah, this one, it's way cooler than I expected. So bottom line, I think for what it is and for what it's supposed to represent, I think they did a pretty good job. I think the red looks nice. The overall color is just cool, especially on the shelf. It's almost like a plum color, and I like it. But the reflectiveness of this helmet is just awesome. I'm loving that. The chest looks good. The shins look good. Super shiny, you know, with the undersuit, all this in here, the cape. It looks like it's supposed to, you know, as far as what they were going for. I'm very happy to have this Vader in the collection, but just like always, I would love to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of Darth Vader from Revenge of the Jedi. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, smack like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. And something else I urge you to consider, and that is becoming a channel member. You can join the 112th Battalion for just 99 cents a month. You'll have access to custom emojis and perks and all kinds of other goodies. I would definitely appreciate that. But just like always, thank you guys so much for watching. See you all next time.